So, Bayley, let me ask you this, and I appreciate you taking the time. I know it's short. But how do you feel when you hear that? When you hear legend attached to your name?
Come on.
Because you are. Because you are.
I was going to say, if it's a genuine, someone saying it genuinely, then I think that's really freaking cool. I feel like I've worked really hard to just kind of be in that category. So, like, if it's a genuine, like they genuinely feel that way, it means everything.
Like, but you know what upsets me is that you even have to doubt the word. Like, I know it. These guys know it.
But I mean, I'm still going. You know,
I get it.
You know, I'm still in it.
It's
So,
hard.
so that's the hunger. That's the hunger in you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when I look back at it, I would love to be seen as a legend, but I'm still in it right now. You know.
Living legend.
Living. Okay, I'll take that.
Well, Bayley, when you hear the word legend used with you, do you think people are insinuating that you're on the tail end of your career in which you know that you're not?
No, I mean, I hope they don't mean it that way, but I just take it because I really have done a lot in these last 10, 12 years that I've been with the company for 12 years now. And I was part of a really big movement as far as like women's wrestling and kind of where it's at now. So I think that's what everybody means when we talk about the word legend. Although, of course, yeah, I'm closer to the end than I was when I first signed, but I still feel that I have a lot more to prove and a lot more that I want to do. We got 2 new titles introduced. You know, there's so many more opportunities now.
I see innovator. I see like trailblazer, like words like that. Not so much like legend. You legendary, the things that you've done. Like you right. Like legend is like when you're done.
Yeah, that's
like,
how I see it.
I say innovator and trailblazer because there were women that wrestled that, you know, they were more divas than wrestlers.
Yeah.
And you came in a time, you and Sasha Banks and Natties that really wrestled. You know, I wish people like Jazz would have been able to be in this modern era of wrestling like with you, because she got trivialized because she was a wrestler and she wrestled boys and men. Like I think Trailblazer fits you.
I appreciate
like you
that.
changed the game.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I was really lucky. I always say I was lucky to come in with the girls that I did, with Paige there, Emma there, Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, all of us that really just wanted to go. And we had that platform to do it with the NXT when it really just kind of took off. So it was perfect timing.
How did it feel to get like a main event for the first time?
Oh,
and,
God.
And to be on TV and everything be geared towards a female being the top of the game.
It's crazy now that we have it. It's so common.
It's common now.
Yeah, like it's amazing. But the first main event, me and Sasha main evented NXT when we did the 30-minute Iron Man match. That was the first main event in NXT, the first main event for WWE for the women. So that was like the first step to be like, okay, it is possible. Like, and then it started happening on NXT TV, and then you saw it. It took a while till it got to like Raw and SmackDown, but now it's almost like an every month occurrence type thing. Like I can't even count how many main events I've been able to be a part of now, and we're so lucky. But we really did work for it. But it was like the group of us, and now we're hiring all these other women from all different countries and
Can I get one more?
and stuff. Yeah, dude, I got time.
So you've inspired a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we talk about the Izzies of the world, and I mean, there's hundreds of girls. They dress like you. They try to walk like you. They lock up like you. It's like the
Izzy's a wrestler now, Mark. Izzy's wrestling
I know,
now.
I'm mind
that's
blown.
what I'm saying. Like,
Nuts.
does that ever mess with you?
Like, what do you mean?
Like to see these young women over the last 12 years go, man, I was inspired by Bayley. I want to work like her.
Yeah, they better just not embarrass me, you know? No, I'm just kidding. If you want to work like me, you better be good.
You better get your game up.
You better be training. No, I think it's when Izzy first started training, she was so young, you know? She's still incredibly young. So that is still mind-blowing to me. I can't believe she's doing it. But then you got like like when I first started to get to know Roxanne and Cora and NXT, and even like now teaming with Lyra, hearing the way they saw us and how they felt when they watched us in NXT, like, and then to see their success and how good they are, I'm like, dude, everything we were doing was for these reasons. Like, everything we were doing was so that we could inspire the freaking girls that wanted to change the game, and they're going to continue to do so.
Who was that person for you?
I mean, Lita was my, like, dude, that's my girl. But I met Ivory. Ivory was the first female wrestler I ever met. And she literally told me, like, she just looked at me and said, I'm going to see you in the ring one day, aren't I? And I don't know if she just says that to all little girls that come, you know, hang out. But I took it very personal. Like, I couldn't let her down. I was 12 years old. And I'm like, I have to do it.
Nice.
Because I have to prove her right. So I would say her and Lita.
Well, you did prove them both right.
Yes.
So, Bayley, you were a part, like 10 years ago, of the Women's Revolution, coming up with Natty and Sasha yourself, Charlotte. Now you're inspiring a new generation, being in there with the Roxannes of the world. I've seen you down in NXT. I love what you're doing down in NXT with some of the other talent and the crossover. Being so deep within the women's division and seeing everything that's going on, something that has happened in the past couple weeks, has people talking a lot. Love to know if you have an opinion on this animosity between Charlotte and Tiffany.
Oh, God. Put me in the hot seat.
Kind of my thing. It's what I do.
Yeah, I've known Charlotte for so long, obviously. I had her first match with WWE and NXT. So, like, I know everything she feels and everything she's had to battle through to get her own name out there. You know, from the beginning, it was her dad. Don't wrestle like your dad. Don't strut. Don't do this. Like, there's people telling her what not to do or what to do, and one person's telling this, one person tells, like, there's like an eternal struggle that's always there, and no matter how long she's been doing it, it's always there. So I think she's always got that chip on her shoulder, and she's going to use that as fuel to prove it to anybody, like someone like Tiffany, who didn't grow up watching wrestling, who didn't have the dream of being a wrestler, and then neither did Charlotte, but she grew up in it, you know? And I think that's the main difference, is how different they actually are. But side note, I am a huge Tiffy Time fan because I've worked with her this first year on the main roster, and she really does adapt to, like, someone tells her something, she fixes it the next match. Someone tells her something, and then she's like, oh, okay, like, she gets it right away. Maybe that's the athlete in her. Maybe that's just, I don't know, she's just natural at it, and it pisses me off. Some of these girls that are so natural at it, like, you know how
Like
long it took me to
Shelton
learn
Benjamin.
that? Damn.
We all love it. We all love Shelton, but we hate him too.
That's why it's going to be a shame when she loses to Charlotte at WrestleMania. Bayley, thank you so much for the time. Truly
you, Bayley.
appreciate it. And
Thank you.
good luck with
Thank you,
everything
guys.
this weekend.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Bayley, everybody.
Appreciate it.